That is why AutoCAD. Why I'm doing this workshop. And the reason for doing this workshop is because as if you are working inside the industry and if you are already into the industry, then I'm sure that you know that how much famous is this tool, right? This AutoCAD. Because if you are from engineering background and you had started your journey working with the hand drawn drawings or using some handmade drawings, then definitely AutoCAD is the digital version of that. You can convert all of your drawings to the digital CAD drawing. And as you can see, if you will start learning AutoCAD, it will improve your job prospects also because for example, if we consider for other people like those who are doing MBA, those who are doing finance, they must have the Excel skill, right? They must know the Excel, how to use Excel tool. In the similar manner, if you are from engineering background and if you don't know AutoCAD, it's really not a good thing. You must know how to use this tool, and it's also one of the widely used CAD tool. And there are lots of misconceptions these days in the industry that AutoCAD is very old. It's only for 2D. So guys, just forget about those things. AutoCAD has evolved so much. It has increased its capabilities so much. These days, AutoCAD is widely used in the industry for the 2D, 3D, and everything. So the concept is almost the same for the 2D and 3D. Just you need to learn how to use the tool, how to use the interface. That's the most important. And definitely, the reason we are starting with the AutoCAD is because the compatibility and the collaboration. Because most of the small companies, medium scale companies, and even large scale companies are using AutoCAD. And since it is one of the oldest software in the CAD industry, still people are sharing files in that is compatible with AutoCAD only. So that's because that is the reason we are learning this tool. Because if you are into the industry and if you are receiving any drawing or design from any of your customers or colleagues, then you must at least know how to use this tool, how to navigate across your drawing, how you can able to read your drawings, you will able to take printout of your drawings. So these are the basic things at least you had to be aware of. So all the time, again, I'm saying if you have any questions, if you want to ask anything, you can just go and write it in the chat box. At the end of this session, I will try to answer all of your questions. Also, anything apart from this, if you have any question related to CAD industry, you can ask that as well. So I can see the participants are increasing. People are coming to this session. I had planned this session on the Sunday especially, and it's little late because I hope that all of you guys had already finished your dinner and have had a good weekend. So before going to the bed, before going to the sleep, you are having this small learning session with me. Now, apart from the compatibility and collaboration, it's also a very easy to learn and get started tool. The interface is very easy. The community is very big. If you are studying at any point, there is lots of people who are on the internet are ready to help you. So it's all because the community is big. People are always helpful to each other. That's why it's easy to learn and get started. And also, as I said, it's evolving. It's evolving because AutoCAD is upgrading itself. They are automating lots of their tasks, jobs, and multiple things to make the tools better day by day. So that's the reason we should start learning AutoCAD at this point of time. We should not focus on being a perfect in the tool, but at least have a basic knowledge of the tool. Now, let's move on to our next slide, guys. And don't worry that I'm just on the slide, and we will also talk about lots of things related to AutoCAD, and we'll deep dive into the AutoCAD. We'll start practicing. We'll show you the live version, how we can use the tool, how we can leverage the tool in this live workshop. So here you can see we can download AutoCAD for free, but this free version is only available for students and educators. So as you can see on the screen right now, so here you can see this is my just a second, guys. Here you can see this is the web address from where you can have access to the tool. So you need to fill up certain details inside Autodesk, like we used to create our account on other social media networks. In the similar manner, you had to create your account on the Autodesk website. You had to fill up your student details, and then once Autodesk will approve your application, you will get access to all the tools that is being provided by Autodesk, like other tools like Revit, 3ds Max, and all the tools you will get free for 1 year. So you can just start installing on your PC if you have a good internet connection, and you can start exploring the tools. Because Yeah, so this way you can do that. So what I'm doing this right now, I'm just copying this link and sharing this in the chat box. So all of you, if you want to have a look, you can have a look after this thing. Okay, and so this was about from where you can download AutoCAD for free. And all the time, if you are having any problem in downloading this tool, I will also provide you a link to the WhatsApp group from where you can join and you can ask me anything related to AutoCAD if you are having any trouble or any problem in while downloading. Because and one more thing, guys, since it's being downloaded directly from the website, you will not be able to download the older versions. You will be getting only updated versions. The last 3 years of, I mean, if we are in 2023, you will get 2021, 2022, and 2023. These three versions only. So if you are PC or system is not compatible to learn compatible to run these versions, then you need an upgrade, guys, definitely, because the user interface has changed so much. We cannot use older versions. Those versions are just obsolete these days, and the things have also evolved so much, so we cannot do that on those things. And let me just drop you the WhatsApp group link. So if all of you can join there as well, and all the time, if you have any question, you can just go and ask. Just give me a second. Okay, so as you can see in the chat box, I had just dropped the group link, WhatsApp group link from where you can just connect with me and ask me anything related to AutoCAD, because this group is especially for the AutoCAD users, AutoCAD learners. Now let's move on to our AutoCAD. So now we have talked so much. Now it's time to move on to our AutoCAD screen and start seeing the actual things. So as you can see on the slide right now, the first thing that we are going to dive into is the user interface. So let me open my AutoCAD. Here you can see. So this is the AutoCAD, guys. I'm running, as you can see on the top, 2021 version. Here you can see on the top, 2021 version. So guys, let me know in the comment box if you can see my screen, see my AutoCAD screen. Just comment why, if you can see my screen on AutoCAD screen right now. Thank you, Naveen. Thank you, Hers. Thank you, Joe, Paul, Mohit, and everyone. Thank you for the confirmation. So here you can see right now I am running AutoCAD 2021 on the top, as you can see, and this is the exact user interface that you will be getting on the recent version of the AutoCAD. Whenever you will install AutoCAD or do the things, first time when you will run your software, it will look something like this. So just a second, where this line is coming. Okay, anyway. So as you can see, okay, I don't know from where this line is coming anyway. So as you can see here, you will see get a started panel from where you can start your drawing. If you want to start your drawing, you can click on here to start your drawing. And also from over here, you will be able to see all of your recent documents that you had last worked on. So if you had worked on any design or drawings, all the history will be getting over here. Like if you want to reopen that, you can reopen that directly from this area over here. There you can see these are few of the drawings that I had worked. On the right side, you will be having some notification area, like if Autodesk company, AutoCAD company is providing any updates, making any updates on the software, they are giving that notification over here. Like as you can see right now, I have a notification, 10 notification active right now. So once you will read out these notifications, you will not be able to see these notifications over here. And at the bottom, there is information about your account that you had used to log in into your Autodesk to download your Autodesk. So basically, it's all the time. It's also connected to the internet, but it will work offline definitely. But it's also connected to the internet. If you would like to do some other steps, like you want to log into your Autodesk account, if you want to change some settings related to your profile, you can do that from here as well. Like if you want to send some feedback. So as you can see right now on our screen, the top panel, all the tools are deactivated right now. They are all grayed out. It's all because we have not started in drawing. So that's why they are all grayed out at the beginning. And at the bottom, right now we are active inside the create panel. Now, if I move on to the learn panel, here you can see, here you'll be able to see lots of videos. guys. Lots of videos that is being created by the Autodesk company itself, AutoCAD team itself, and they are very good video tutorials that you can follow to start your journey inside AutoCAD. You don't have to go anywhere, any like on YouTube or some other places. You can also start learning those things from here. But these are not very user-friendly videos. But still, if you want to check it out, you can just go and check it out. It's in the English language only. So that's the one of the thing. And then whatever the new things they are adding into this version of AutoCAD, you will able to see those things over here. And then some few learning tips like every day Autodesk is releasing few tips. So you will able to see those tips every day, new tips over here on this area. Then the online resource area from where you can get access to the community. You can move if you want to go on to the community, you can do that. So this section is basically towards your learning capabilities. Like if you want to start learning, then you can just go on to this section. Otherwise, if you want to if you are into AutoCAD to create something, just go on to create panel all the time. So here you can see right now we are into create panel, and here on the left top corner here you can see if I click on the AutoCAD logo, I will get few options like start a new drawing by clicking on new. If I want to open any drawing, old drawing, I can do that as well. If you want to convert any drawing to DWG, I can do that as well. So these are the few options. If you will click on this AutoCAD logo, and also you will able to see those same things over here as well. Like if you want to create new document, you can do that from here as well. If you want to open something, you can do that from here as well. So all these options are here, and here also. Now, in what happened in case of AutoCAD drawings, in case of 2D drawings, is like it works with a template. So by default, AutoCAD is providing lots of template for different kind of industries. So as you can see, just below your start drawing or panel over here, there is a template panel. If you will click on this small drop down arrow, you will able to see all the templates that is being provided by from the Autodesk by default. Here you can see. So these templates are basically inclined towards different kind of industries, like few templates for the architectural industry, few templates for civil industry, few templates for manufacturing industry. So there are multiple templates, predefined templates. Now, if you're not sure that which kind of drawing you are going to start, or I mean, if you're not sure about the industry you're going to start your drawing, then you can also select no templates. Like there are two no templates drawing, one for the imperial units. So when we talk about imperial, this means that foot and inches. And when we talk about this metric, this means that meter and centimeter and millimeter. So if you are in an industry that works with a template called imperial, you can you can select this one. And if you are from metric industry, you can select this one. So let's select this one to start a new drawing. I will select this one. And the moment I will click on the metric template here, you can see my new drawing has just been launched. Here you can see. So this is my drawing that I had just been launched, and it's completely empty. As you can see, my background is also black. So maybe some days in somewhere you had seen some AutoCAD tools that is having the white background. So that is completely guys customizable. You can completely customize that thing. So don't worry about that. So right now I had just customized this for the black background. So right now here you can see, and my cursor, you can see that as well. So the cursor size can also be customized. So as you can see, there is two line in my cursor and a small rectangle at the center. So this is my default cursor inside AutoCAD. And the moment I had clicked on the template here, you can see the drawing one just got active. So this is my drawing. And all the time, if you want to again go to your start panel, you can go that way as well. So here you can see drawing one is right now active. So if I will click once again on the new template, it will create another drawing here. You can see. So I will just move. I will close this one because I don't need this one. So we are into drawing one space right now. And in every, just a second, guys. Just a second. And in every AutoCAD here, you can see whenever you launch your drawing, so you will able to see these spaces. Can you see that? Can you guys see my screen? Comment in the chat box, guys. And the reason I'm asking all the time is because it's really late. It's a time to sleep. So I just want to make sure that everyone is awake in this complete session, in this complete workshop. So here you can see right now, the moment I had clicked on the template, I had just moved on to this model workspace, right? We are inside this model workspace. And there are two more workspaces over here. One is layout one and the other is layout two. So the layout one and layout two. So whatever is being started is being this word called layout. This means that that is the paper space. So that space is to plot your drawing, to prepare your drawing for the printing, for the plotting. So the basic design and drawings, all this these stuffs we are going to do only inside this model space. So also, guys, I had shared the group WhatsApp link. So if you have not received that, tell me. And if you want to join this group right now, you can do that. We will be going to share lots of new stuffs related to AutoCAD, tips, tricks, hacks. Also, I'm going to solve lots of your queries onto that WhatsApp group. So the group link is in the chat box. You can just check it out and join the group. Now, here you can see we were talking about the user interface. So at the bottom, we got model space, we got two layout spaces. Here you can see that whenever I'm clicking on the layout space, it's looking like a paper. So that's what I'm trying to say. So layout space is basically a paper space where you can plot your drawing, you can prepare your drawing for the final printing. And all the designing we are going to do only inside this model workspace. Here you can see inside this model workspace. And now on the top, you can see all tools are active right now. It's all because we had an active drawing with us. All the tools are active right now. Here you can see there are multiple tools and it's really scary. When you are coming into AutoCAD first time, you will see lots of tools and you will just get confused where to go, where to start because there are lots of tool over here, but it's really easy, guys, tool guys. Don't be just horrified by seeing such kind of user interface. It's really simple to use tool. Even you don't need to know about any of the tool. You can completely control your AutoCAD using the command bar. And when I say command bar, doesn't get confused that I'm going to use programming or some other steps. There are small shortcuts that we can use. Now, Mohit is asking that what is the use of these layouts. So I told you these layouts are for the printing purpose. So I will explain you as we move forward in this workshop. Okay, so we were talking about the user interface. So at the top, we got all the tools. Here you can see at the bottom, we got few more controls, like we can control few of the settings from here. Like if you want to turn on my grid mode, I can turn on, I can turn it off like this. Here you can see this is the grid mode that is being active on my drawing. And grid snaps, we can turn it off, turn it on. So these are the settings. There are lots of settings over here that we can control. Then here we got the model space, layout space. So if you want to navigate across these spaces, you can just click on the different spaces and you will able to get inside that. So all the time, all the drawings, all the designs, you will be doing inside the model space only. Now, here you can see at the bottom of your drawing space, there is a command bar. Here you can see it's asking me to type a command. So this area is really very important. So whenever you are using AutoCAD, try to look onto this area that what it is asking me, what it is. For example, let me activate the line tool. So all the tool you can activate on your user interface just by making a single left click. So here you can see whenever I'm hovering over the tool, I'm staying for a few seconds, it is already giving me lots of information. So that is also a great way to learn all these details. So if, as you can see, if I will activate my line tool, here you can see, if the moment I had activated the line tool, you can see in the command bar, what it is asking me that specify the first point. Line tool is active and I specify the first point. And moment I will click, it I had specified the first point. Now to create line, I need to specify 2 points. So now it is asking me to specify the next point. So the moment I will click, I will specify the next point. I will click, I will specify the next point. I will click, I will specify the next point. I will click. Here you can see the moment you are done, you can just press escape on your keyboard. Escape key, guys. Escape key is the key to come out of any tool. Also, you can make a right click and click on enter also to come out of the tool. So, but escape is very handy. All the time you have to keep your fingers on the escape tool. And whenever you are done with the command, you can just press escape to come out of the tool. There you go. So I just created this shape. Now, as you can see, I am zooming in and zooming out on my desktop, on my user interface, and it's all possible because this my mouse scroll wheel. And guys, don't try to do AutoCAD designing or drawing using your trackpad on your laptop. It's not possible. It's almost impossible, I will say. Maybe by few years of practice, you can do that, but that's not a really efficient way to do designs inside AutoCAD. Always use a good mouse, good external mouse. So here you can see if I'm scrolling my wheel forward, backward. I'm able to zoom in and zoom out onto my drawing. Also, if you want to pan your drawing, like if you want to move your drawing across your screen, so you have to click on your mouse wheel, and here you can see once you will click on your mouse wheel, you will able to see this hand icon, that is the pan icon, that you can the moment you will keep pressing that wheel, you will able to move your drawings across your drawing space. Here you can see like this. It's very easy. It's very easy. Also, you can see that there is a coordinate system over here that is pointing x and y and an origin, right? And whenever I'm zooming in and out, it's also moving with the drawing. So we can just fix it on this bottom corner. For that, there is a command called UCS, and the moment I had activated UCS, no origin. Okay, just forget about that. That may be confusing for you at this moment. So we had learned about user interface. Like we got the tools at the top, we got the command bar at the bottom over here. We got model space and layout space on this area. We got some few more tools to activate some more settings onto my drawing over here. And then guys, on the top again we got the save tool, because we already had the this option to create new drawings. We already had the options to open any new or old drawings. We also got the option to save my drawing. So all the time, whenever you are starting your drawing, first save your drawing. So just click on the save. Go on to the folder where you want to save. For example, I'm saving this onto my AutoCAD training folder, and here I will give it a name. Let's say sample. Here you can see, and by default, it's saving my drawing in DWG file format. So .dwg file format is the default file format for the AutoCAD. For example, we had the PDF file format for the documents, right? We had .doc file format for the Word file. In the similar manner, .dwg file format is for AutoCAD. So wherever you are seeing any drawing with having a file extension of DWG, you just have to be confirmed that this can be opened using AutoCAD. So I'm saving this drawing in the AutoCAD 2010 version, and I'm saving this file in the older version is the reason because I want my drawings to be completely compatible with other people as well. Like if someone is using very old version of AutoCAD, and if I had saved the drawing in the newer version, he will not be able to open that. So because the old version files are not compatible with new version files. So all the time save your drawings in the older version only, and the 2010 is almost the older version. I think 99% of users are now are on 2010 or after that version. So it's the best version to save your drawings. Now click on the save. Since I already had the sample file, I think yes, it already had. So I will just press yes to replace that drawing. And here you can see it got saved and the file name got updated. So we had just saved our first AutoCAD drawing that we had just created. So this was about the user interface of our tool, right? And on the top tool panel over here, you can see in the home panel, we got different kind of tool panels separated by these borders. There you can see we got the draw tool panel where we will get all the tools related to draw anything. We got modify panel to modify anything. We got annotate panel, like to annotate your drawings, for example, dimensioning, putting some text or something like that. We got some layer panel, we got some block panels, properties panel, group panel, utilities panel. So there are lots of steps that you will learn over the time. So don't worry about that at this moment of time, because if you want to learn this tool, AutoCAD, it will take you around 24 hours of full training to learn this AutoCAD. So because this tool cannot be learned over in a single hour of workshop, but still if you can get a good introduction of this tool, you will get a good path to start your journey with the AutoCAD. So all the time, again guys, ask your questions, anything related to AutoCAD in the chat box. Now, since we had learned about the user interface, now move on to our practical drawing for this workshop that we are going to start into this session. So sorry for the quality of this drawing, guys. It's a very simple drawing. As you can see, we got two circles, concentric circle, like the centers are same. The one is 4 millimeter diameter, as this phi symbol is for diameter. So this is the internal circle is 4 millimeter in diameter, and the external circle is 7 millimeter diameter. So these two things first we're going to draw inside our sample file. So before that, I will select this thing, and I will delete that by using my erase tool. Here you can see. Now we want to draw two concentric circles. So it's simple, guys. We had to select that. We had to go onto the draw panel definitely to draw anything. So we'll go into the draw panel, and here you can see we'll able to find our circle tool. So just click on that tool to activate your circle tool. And the moment you had clicked on the tool, you had to see inside the command bar, like what it is asking you to do now. So as you can see in the command bar, it is asking me to specify the center point for the circle. So I will specify the click. I will make a single click to specify the center point. There you can see. Now it is asking me to specify the radius of the circle. So definitely, guys, the radius was the diameter was 4 millimeter. I told you, so the radius will be definitely 2. So I will press 2 on my keyboard and will press enter. Boom, circle has been created. I will just zoom in, here you can see. This is my circle that we had just created. I'm able to pan that as well. Move on to my thing. So if I will select this circle, I will able to highlight it will highlight the center point, and it will highlight all the four quadrants of this circles. There you can. So you can call this quadrants, you can call these snap points, whatever you can want to call, you can call. But this is the center point for the circle, right? So we just created this circle, and I told you all the time, if you want to come out of any of your command, just press escape on your keyboard and you are done. There you go. Now we have to create one more circle, and that is of diameter 7. Here you can see 5 diameter 7. So again, we'll activate our circle tool from over here, and I will go try to find the center. So here you can see I'm not able to find the center because there is a tool for it that is not active at this moment right now. And it's all possible because AutoCAD is intelligent. AutoCAD should automatically suggest you the center point, but it is not suggesting me, right? So here you can see whenever I'm highlighting on the borders of this circle, it is highlighting me the center as well. So now I can just move on to near my center, and it will automatically snap onto that point. And the moment I am feeling that it's on snapping onto the center of my circle, I can just click and make another circle. And that is of 7 millimeter diameter. So the definitely will be radius will be 3.5, and we'll press enter. There you can see. So we have just created two circles concentric. One is 7 millimeter in diameter. One is 4 millimeter in diameter. And how to make sure that these diameters that we had created are correct? So there is a way, guys. Just select your object that you want to check. Just select your object. To select your object, just click on the object. Here you can see I just selected. Then just press Ctrl+1 on your keyboard to open the properties of that particular object. So I will just press Ctrl+1, and here you can see properties panel just got open. And inside the properties panel, I can see my diameter. It's 7, radius is 3.5. Now press escape to unselect that. Now select the other one. Here you can see for this circle, the radius is 2 and the diameter is 4. And all the time, if you want to close this properties panel, use the same keyboards, same keys on your keyboard. Ctrl+1 again. Here you can see, like this. It's simple. It's easy, guys. It's really easy to do these things inside AutoCAD. And I can see someone is asking, like, how do we find the zero axis system origin? So there is no need to find zero axis system origin, guys. I told you it's because AutoCAD is like a paper. You can start from any point of your screen, right? You don't need to find the zero origin like we used to find or do in other CAD softwares, other 3D CAD software. There is no need to find zero origin. Just start your drawing at any point of on your screen and start doing the things. There is no need to do that stuff at this moment when you are just starting your AutoCAD. And can you guys please comment on the chat box? Like if you are happy with this lesson up to this point, just just write H on the chat box. I want to hear from all of you. Whoever whatever amount of persons are present there, just write all of you. Just write H. I just want to make sure that all of you are listening to this session. Thank you, Mohit. Thank you, Premchand. Thank you, Malu. And what about the other people? Thank you, Aparna. Okay, thank you. I think that much of support is enough for me to move forward. So you can see we have just created two concentric circles. And again, all the time, guys, the group to the link to join the WhatsApp group is in the chat box. All of you, if you're not joined it, just join it now. Here you can see we have just created these two circles, right? Now, the next thing that we had to do is we had to create another line, another straight line, as you can see over here, that is 3.5 millimeter from the bottom of this center of the circle. Here you can see 3.5 millimeter at the bottom. We have to create a straight line, then another straight line at the bottom, that is 2.5. So these two lines that we are going to create, for that what we are going to do is we are going to use a simple process. And what is the length of the line, guys? I forgot to check. It's 10, right? It's 10. So first thing first, what I will do, I will activate my line tool. And all the time I told you, if the view zoom out, how to fix it view. So someone is asking that if the view zoom out, I mean, I got a question like if you had missed your drawing from your screen, so how to bring it back on your screen, right? That's the question. And that's really good question, because when you are starting AutoCAD, that's the biggest problem. So all you can do, just press Z on your keyboard to activate your zoom tool, press enter. Then press A to select all, to zoom all. Whatever you had created on your screen, it will get zoomed all. You can see. Here you can see we got a small, we got the things highlighted over here. Now we can zoom it on like this. So just zoom, enter, A, enter, like this. It's easy. There you can see. So now we have to create a line of 10 millimeter length. So I will activate the line tool from over here. Here you can see. The moment I had clicked on the tool, it is asking me to specify the first point. I will select the first point, and now you can see that I want a straight line, right? I want a perfectly horizontal straight line, but at this moment I'm not able to do that because it's going on some angle. So there is a tool inside AutoCAD to make a perfectly horizontal and vertical straight line. So you need to activate that tool. So I will activate this tool called ortho mode. So ortho mode is the tool that will help you to create only horizontal and vertical lines. So the moment I will activate this tool, as you can see, I am able to create only horizontal and vertical lines only. It's not moving on any particular angle. So now I want this line to be 10. So I will just write press 10 and will press enter. There you can see. I just created a line of 10 millimeters. Now I want this line to be touching to this circle at this bottom position. So what I will do, I will select my line. Here you can see I'm selecting my line just by uh, making a single click, then dragging my cursor, and it will make a green window like this, and it will select my line, right? And then I will activate my move tool. Now I want to modify this line to touch onto this circle. So I will activate my move tool. Here you can see now I will specify the move point. So whenever I am hovering my cursor onto the midpoint of the line, it is automatically giving me the suggestion that that triangle green icon is for the midpoint. So I will select that. Then I will move this to my circle bottom quadrants. So I will try to go over there, and it will automatically giving me the suggestion that rectangular symbol is for the bottom quadrant. So I will click on that. There it goes. I just move my line 10 millimeter line from here to here because we wanted this line at this position only. Now what I will do, I will check my drawing, like I want from here to here I want connected, and from here to here I want connected with these two lines and the left and right. So I will again activate my line tool. I will select the first point of the line as this corner. Now the other point I want at the tangent of this circle. So the tangent is basically a line that is touching to the other object. So how we can do that? For that, what you have to do, make a right click, press shift and make a right click, sorry, and then you will able to see your tangent tool. So just activate that. And now if I try to go over there, it will automatically snap to the tangent point here you can see. And the moment I will click, it will make a tangent. And moment I am done, I will just press escape on my keyboard, and I am done. Again, activate the tool, select your point, press shift and right click and select tangent, then try to move near to your circle and then make it click like this. So it's perfectly tangent to your circle. So this way we have created these two simple lines. And I told you all the time, whenever you are using any of the command, any of the tools, try to look into your command panel that what it is asking to you. Because if you will move your eyes somewhere else, you will not be able to do the commands correctly, perform the commands correctly. The only way is to keep looking into your command panel. Right? There you can see we have just created this. Now we need another line 2.5, then another line like this. And so let's do that. I will activate my line tool. I will make line of 2.5 like this. Then I will go on to this direction 10, and then again towards the top 2.5, and it's closed. Now there are a few more lines, like we need a line 1.5 millimeter from the bottom, and then these lines, right? So what I will do to make another line at 2.5 millimeter from the bottom, we are going to use a new tool called offset tool. So offset tool, what it really does, it will help you in creating a parallel lines at a particular distance. So the moment I will activate my offset tool, it is the first thing it is asking me to specify the distance, like how much distance I want to get a line. So let's write 2.5 and we'll press enter. Now, which object you want to offset? So this is the object. Now, in which direction? Whether you want to offset in this direction or in this direction. So I think we had taken the wrong distance first. The distance was 1.5. Sorry. So again, activate my offset tool. We'll give a offset distance of 1.5. We'll select the object and we'll offset it like this. Very good. Right. So don't worry about that. We're going to trim out some of the extra areas, but before that, we'll first create our line. Now here you can see the next thing is that there is a line like this at a 45-degree angle, and same thing on the other side as well. That is mirrored on the other side as well. So what I will do, I will activate my line tool and will select the point, and will here you can see I want to create this line on a 45-degree angle. So I will press tab on my keyboard to move on to the angle section. Then I will write my angle and then I will press enter. But here you can see it's not touching the line. So I need to extend this line so it will touch. So we'll go on to the extend tool. We'll click on the line to extend up to the next point. So that's really easy. Now move this tool onto this area. So I will move this one from here to here on this corner. Then again, I will select that and will move that from here to here. I need to check that how much is the distance, 2.5. So I will just write 2.5 and we are done. Now we need the same thing on the other side. So for that, we're going to use the mirror tool this time. We are not going to create a line again. We're going to use mirror tool. So what it will do, it will create another image of the same line on the other side. So I will select the line. I will activate my mirror tool. Here you can see. And the moment it is asking me to specify the mirror first point. So the center point will be mirror first point, and this bottom point will be the mirror second point. And whether you want to erase the source object. So this is the source object. I don't want to erase this one. I want to keep this one as well. So I will press no. Here you can see we have just created the mirrored object. Now, if you will see this drawing, we don't need this area over here. So we need to trim that. So we'll activate the trim tool, and trim tool is inside my modify panel. Here you can see this is my trim tool. So we'll activate the tool. We'll select the regions that we want to remove. We'll just click on that and it will be gone. So guys, here you can see we have just finished our first drawing inside AutoCAD. So any questions up to this point, you can just go and comment in the chat box. Now, since we are running out of time, here you can see we have just finished this AutoCAD drawing. So our next topic is like creating blocks, like how we can create block from this drawing. So right now, if I'm trying to select that, here you can see all the objects are separate. If I'm selecting the circle, it's separate. If this circle is separate, this line is separate. So in AutoCAD, we can convert the complete thing into a block. So how we can do that? Just select everything that you want to convert it to block. Go onto your block panel, and that is over here. Click on the create block. There you can see. Specify the name of your block. Let's say I'm writing this sample. Now you need to specify the pick point of the block. So I will select this center point as a pick point. There you can see, and I will press OK. Here you can see, now this is the block. If I'm trying to select this one, I'm selecting everything. And also it's being stored in our AutoCAD database. So all the time, if I want to insert the same thing on this area, so we can just click on this insert panel. Here you can see, we got sample file. We can keep it like this. So we had created a block that we can reuse multiple times, 100 times, 1,000 times in our drawing, since we had already converted that to a block. So that's the benefit of block inside AutoCAD. So to move forward to our tools, what I will do, I will explode this block. Exploding means I will again change that to a simple object of multiple entities. This is still a block. So, but this one I had just exploded. Right now, what is layers, guys? So here you can see this layer properties panel over here. So from over here, we can create different kind of layers. So what is layers? If I will expand it from here, or if I will open the layer properties panel, here you can see right now we have only one active layers. So if I want to add more layer, I will just click on over here to create new layer, and here you can see I just added a new layer. Let's write blue and add one more layer green like this. Here you can see we had just added two new layers, and we'll change the color for those layers like blue, and this one is green. Here it is. Now for right now, if I will select this object and try to open the properties panel by pressing Control 1, here you can see the layer for right now is 0. So all the things that we had selected for all these objects, the layer is right now 0, 0 layer, right? And so I will close this properties panel. Now select this circle only, internal circle, and change the layer to blue for this circle. So you can see whatever the layers uh, we had created, and we had specified properties for that particular layer like color and other stuffs. So whenever I'm changing the objects to those layer, it will be changed to the properties of that particular layer. So these objects are in 0 layer having color white. As you can see, in 0 layer color is white. This object is in blue layer, and these objects are in green layer. So what is the benefit of having layer? Let's say if you want to turn off these green layer things. So you can just click on this bulb icon, and those will get turned off. But those are not being deleted from your drawing. Those are still inside your drawing. Only thing that we can control the visibility of our entities inside drawing using the layer tools. So again, if I want to turn it off, I can do that. So this way we can completely control our presentation of your drawing. So this is the benefit of having layer tools inside AutoCAD. So we had learned about how to create blocks. We had learned about how to create layers. And all the time, if you want to insert the block again, you can do that. It's really easy, right? Now, we had learned about creating blocks and layers. Now, learn about working with text and dimensions inside AutoCAD. So here you can see, if I want to dimension this drawing, I can just activate my dimension tool from here. I had to specify the first point, I had to specify the second point, and then I can drag it like this to specify the dimension of this. So these sizes are completely customizable, like the dimension here you can see these are looking very big. So what I will do, I will select the dimension, I will press Control 1 to see the properties right now, and I will bring down the dimension scale so it will look good. Here again, now it's looking good like this, right? Now we can also specify the diameter of the circle. Again, activate your dimension tool, or if you want to specify the dimension of the circle, you need to move on to the annotate panel. Annotate panel, you had a specific tool for the circle. Here you can see diameter. So I will select the circle diameter, and I can specify the diameter like this. Now I want the size, this size also to be adjusted. So there is a tool called MA to match properties, like we do in Excel or some other tool. We can do that like this really. Also, if you want to put text, there is a tool for you to text. Just activate your text tool. You can write the text as well, like sample drawing. Let's write sample. And just once you are done, just press escape. Yes, and you are done. You have just created a text that is written sample. And again, guys, you can completely customize this the text font size and everything for this tool. So it's completely customizable. You can do that. Also, since I can see there is a new person just has joined. So if you'd like to learn more about AutoCAD, just guys, please join the group, WhatsApp group. Just the link is already in the chat box. Just go and check it out. So you can see we had just created a text. We had created an annotation for this drawing, and we had applied some layers. We had also converted that to block. So these are the steps we had just practiced. Now let's move on to our other steps, like how we can print and plot this inside AutoCAD. So I told you AutoCAD, if you want to print and plot these steps, we have to move on to our layout space. So here is the layout space. If I delete all the necessary steps, so let's say this is my paper, like, and if you want to plot on this paper, the first thing we have to do is we have to create a paper space where we'll able to see our drawings. For that, there is a command called MV. So if I will activate my MV tool, here you can see I have to specify my corners from where to where I want to use. So from here to here I want to use, and moment I had clicked on that, I had created that area. Here you can see it's showing me the drawing. And if I will double click on this area, I'm able to zoom in and zoom out on this drawing. But because I want to control the scale, I can control it from over here. Here you can see at the top bottom corner. If I want to make a scale of, let's say, 4:1, I can do it like this, or maybe some smaller scale, or maybe some bigger scale, maybe 8:1. like this. I think 8:1 is bigger. Let's make it 4:1. So you can see. And the moment we are done, we can just press just a second, guys. What we can do, we can just double click outside our space, and here you can see we are done. We are just made ready, make our drawing ready for the print. Now, if you want to plot this complete drawing, there is a command called plot inside AutoCAD that you can activate from the output panel. Here you can see this command called plot. So just click on the plot, and here how you want your drawing to be, whether you want to print those drawings on the paper or you want to convert that to PDF. So let's say I want to convert that to PDF. So I will select this one as PDF. Now the paper size, on which paper size you want to print your drawing. So let's say I want to print it on the A3 paper. So I had selected A3 paper. Now what you want to print. So here I will select layout. Layout I want to print because we are inside the layout space, right? And if I will click on the preview panel, here you can see it's not fitting onto my paper right now. So I will press escape again. So I'm again back to my tool. I will make sure that it's fitting onto the paper. For that, what we had to do is like, we had to change the scale, right? So we'll change that to window. We'll click on this corner, then click on this corner to select the area that we want to print. We'll click on the fit to paper like this. And if I will click on the preview, I'm able to see the preview that we're going to print. And the moment I will make a right click and click on the plot, it will start converting that to a PDF. Let's save this one on my desktop, on my right folder inside AutoCAD training, inside this one. Here you can see. Let's write this one as sample as well. And the moment I will click save, here you can see it's getting plotted, it's getting printed, but it's as a PDF, not as on an actual printer. And now if I will try to open that file, here you can see I just opened that, and here is the file that we had just converted and created. Right, there is a PDF file. So it's really easy, guys. It's really to do these things, steps, and inside AutoCAD. So we had learned about print and plot settings inside AutoCAD. So let me know up to this point, guys, if you have any questions or doubt, if you want to discuss at this moment of time, let me know. So here you can also, if you want these blocks to be moved on the side, for example, let's move this one on this side and this one on this side. So what it will happen in the paper space, it will automatically update. So paper space is just a reflection of your model space. So the things that you had created inside model space, you are just making a photo frame of that particular thing on this layout space. So whatever change you will make inside model space, it will instantly reflect. For example, if I will create a line like this, here you can see, it will automatically reflect on my layout space. So I told you layout space is completely for preparing your drawing for printing. So I can see that Malu is asking that application of AutoCAD in the industry. So application is, I told you in the beginning, the application is completely versatile of AutoCAD. The application is like, since when I had started working in the industry, I had started working as a layout engineer for a chemical company. They were installing distillery plant. And I was from mechanical background, so I was taking care of all those stuffs like plant layouts, PNIDs, piping and instrumentation diagram. And after that, I joined a company that was a boiler manufacturing company. I was into design, and I was designing the complete boiler stuffs like the power plant setup and everything inside AutoCAD. And after that, I moved on to a MNC company that was based in Gurgaon, India. So they were into cement plant manufacturing. So they are the leader into the industry. There, I also worked as a layout engineer and the equipment detail engineer, where I used to detail equipment drawings and design, for example, suits and screw conveyors and packing machines for the cement. So those are the stuff we used to do using the AutoCAD only. And that company is the leader in the industry, and they are still using 90% of their design work inside AutoCAD. They are just using 10% of the things in 3D, because in AutoCAD, if you want to propose anything to the customers, if you want to make a quick changes, it's really possible inside AutoCAD very quickly. But in 3D, you will need a certain amount of time to make those changes and adjustment. Maybe in case of precision machining, for example, the automotive field where very precise parts is being manufactured. In that case, the 3D is more effective. But in case of big stuffs, like when we are talking about the big layouts, architectural industry, where we're making big buildings and everything stuffs. So in that case, the AutoCAD is really helpful. So the industry that are using AutoCAD right now is architectural industry, civil industry, structural industry, mechanical industry, chemical industry. I can say the AutoCAD is almost everywhere. Even the electronics industry is using AutoCAD, electrical industry is using AutoCAD. So AutoCAD, the application is completely versatile everywhere. So if you have this knowledge of the tool only, you will be able to find your job very easily because the customers for the AutoCAD are available all across the globe in every level of industry, small, medium, large, everywhere. So let me know if you got your answer to this question. Just write T. That thank you. Thank
Good
you.
evening, sir. Mohit here.
Yeah, Mohit. Yes.
Sir, how can we automate the task of printing a drawing in AutoCAD?
Painting and drawing. Actually, it's a really question. Actually, the AutoCAD is not meant for the painting stuff, but there are a tool inside AutoCAD. I will show you right now on your
Uh,
screen.
Sorry, sir. Not paint, but print. Means whatever commands we give for printing, can we just automate that task?
Yes, definitely we can automate that task. Here you can see right now. So the print, how printing works inside AutoCAD. So printing is basically based on the layout spaces. So right now here you can see my first layout space. I had made this area to be printed, right? Let's make in the second layout space. If I will delete this one and try to create a new view. Let me show you. Here you can see if let's say in this space I just want to print this area. Let's make a scale of 10:1 or something like that. Here you can see. So we got two layouts. In one layout, I'm printing this area. In the other layout, I want to print this area. So if you want to automate this printing stuff, we can use this batch plot option. So I just need to activate my batch plot option. Here you can see. And it is asking me for the sheet list that is not active here right now. Publish to PDF. Definitely, I want to convert this to PDF. And these are the things, right? So here are few of the settings that we need to work on. Like if I want to the publish options, like what are the quality for of the drawings you want and all those stuff. So let's just ignore those things at this moment of time. Just try to click on the publish. And the moment I will try to click on the publish, here you can see it is asking me to specify the file name. So I will just select desktop. I will create yes. Okay, so the moment I had clicked on the publish, here you can see your printing or publishing job is processing in the background. So you do not need to do anything else right now. The moment it will be done, you will get the notification that your publication or the printing is being done. So if you had a printer connected, it will automatically start plotting layout 1, then layout 2, then layout 3, layout 4, or maybe 20, 30, whatever the layouts you had ready for the printing. It will keep printing all those drawings into your printer. Also, you can convert that to PDF as well. So let me check on to my desktop. So whether we got the published result or not. So you can see we just got our published result. So you can see this is the page 1 and this is the page 2. So these two got automatically printed without printing any of those drawings as a separately. So let me know if that answers your question.
Yes, sir. But if I have to do it from the window, not from the layout, directly from the model, then is it possible?
No, it's not possible because I told you the model space is completely for creating a drawing. And if you want to print anything
Mm.
from the model space, there is only way is to specify your window. Only way is to specify your window, and that can only be done
Yes.
manually.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, anyone else having any question? Because we are already finished our time that we had scheduled. So, if you don't have any question, we can just finish up this session. And if you want to ask any questions related to AutoCAD at any point of time, you can join the group. I told you it's in the chat box. You can join the group, subgroup, because whatever the further sessions we are going to do, we'll keep adding those people into this WhatsApp group. Thank you, Malut. Thanks for your appreciation. I loved it. Thank you, guys. See you in the maybe in the future session. Just keep following me on my social media. I will post like if I'm doing any further live sessions. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.